Bob the Bug Nerd is back with our special guest,
Adam Smith, Commercial Regional Sales Manager, Beltway Region.
Sure. The next thing we're going to talk about again is we're going to talk about stored product pests and pheromone trapping. We'll do a little bit with that. These are beetle traps. They're actually set for the ground.
What type of account am I going to find or have to use these in?
Warehouses, you can find them in grocery stores, places where they're storing food for any period of time.
Like commodity, like raw grains, that type
Those
of
two,
thing?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Bags of flour,
Bags of flour,
cornmeal,
cornmeal,
beans,
absolutely.
spices?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All sorts of different things, different cultures, all sorts of different things you can find in any store that stores these things. These traps will certainly help. There's multiple different types of traps. These are actually beetle, as I had talked about before. They are basically, you open these up, they have a little pheromone in here and a bullet lure. It's actually like a little syringe. It's about that long, just the head of it doesn't have a needle, that is impregnated with the particular pheromone that may be attracted to certain beetles. This one here works for red and confused flower beetles, cigarette beetles, warehouse beetles, and the like. It's not real expensive, but you utilize quite a few of those around, being that beetles don't travel very far. This one here is for Indian meal moths. This is actually hung. This is the lure that goes in here. You open it up and put it in there, and you hang it, and you've got a place where you can right here put the date down, the numbers of moths that you have captured, so you can sit down and begin to figure out if there's a problem there. You can add more to those areas to kind of help hone you in to the source of the infestation. And finally, we have another one here. This is called a quick change. It deals with a variety of different pheromones all added up to one to do both moth and beetle monitoring. This comes out of StoreGuard. They have another product that we use a great deal of, and we don't have one here, called Sidetrack. Sidetrack is a mating disruption pheromone that's used in warehouses. Done on a semi-annual basis a couple times a year, and basically what it does is it helps reduce mating within that warehouse, so you don't get constant influx of stored product pests. And that's for bulk commodities in large warehouses. Works very, very well.
I think this is something that a lot of pest control companies overlook. If we're focusing on supplying an integrated pest management strategy, then we're not just looking at the rodent boxes on the inside and the outside and the fly lights and then treating the break rooms for insect activity. We need to be assessing the warehouses, the food distributors, for a complete pest management program, including inspection for and capture and monitoring of stored product pests. Installing these devices would go along with trend analysis and a product placement map grid, just like you have on any gold medal account. And that's the way to, I guess, separate yourself from the competition. Familiarize yourself with these products and learn to notice and recognize the signs of a potential infestation.
These are different ways to monitor the insects, not only in the warehouse and there, but not only with some of the equipment you have, like fly lights and the like, where other stored product pests will go there. These are a variety of different things that really are used a great deal in long-term storage in warehouses, as well as in certain areas of breweries. So, don't discount not utilizing these. This is probably the most used trap today. It's used in pet food places and pet stores and grocery stores and the like for again, moths primarily. Moths is called a diamond trap. So
how much does all this cost added on to a general pest control program? Typically, we want to replace the lures in both the hanging diamond traps as well as the dome traps, the climb up pitfall traps, quarterly. So you figure a cost of anywhere between $5 and $7 per month per trap. That'll give you replacement each quarter, and it'll also give your technician time to check and monitor the trap.
And count.
And
the
count,
critters.
and count. If we're doing trend analysis, then each of these devices would be set up with as barcoded, and we would be entering in those catch analysis each time the technician takes a look. So you're looking, that's pretty much the dollar value per trap, that dollar value per month per trap, and replacement quarterly.
That's what we have for you today. Have a wonderful day.
Until next time.